this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley, and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today, so let me show you how I did it. So supplies you're going to need, my card base is the standard A6 card base, and this is thick, very vanilla, so that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece of the Parisian Blooms Designer Series paper, and this measures 10 centimeters by 14.35 centimeters. And you can see on the one side you've got the Pool Party, and on the other side you've got this lovely petal pink with the champagne embossed Eiffel Tower, so you could equally use whatever side you want. I used this side today. And then I've got a piece here of the shimmery, what's it called? The shimmery laser cut Speciality Designer Series paper, and I've cut out this one image from that. So let's get started. There's some stamping, and the stamp set we're going to be using is the matching one called Parisian Beauty, and I'll be using the Eiffel Tower and the sentiment, "You're the joy of my life." So I've got some just normal very vanilla here in my Stamparatus, and I'm just going to stamp it here with some Memento, just for a little contrast against the background. Okay, and I wouldn't worry if this doesn't stamp clear, absolutely precise. It's meant to have a shabby chic finish to it, so it's going to appear a little out of focus, is the best way I can say it. You'll see when I've stamped it. So give it a good ink up, and then my lid doesn't want to move, and then push it down, lift it up, and that's fine. And yeah, you see what I mean. But I thought, when I saw that first, I thought, oh, I've messed up on the stamping. But then I had a look at the one here on the cover, and you can see it's the same. It has that sort of slightly shabby finish to it. Okay, so let's get this out the way, at least for now, and put that there. Okay, and then of course we have matching framelets, and I'm going to be using this one of the Eiffel Tower to cut this out, and I'm just going to put that through the Big Shot, and I'll be back. Okay, so that's cut out. Now for our sentiment, we're going to cut this out with a punch, and this is the Label Me Fancy punch, and we're just going to put this in here and try and get it straight. Punch that out, close the punch up. Okay, and we're going to set that aside now and bring back our card base, and now we're just going to stick this down here with some snail. So stick that to our base with the snail like that, and then on the back here of my shimmery cardstock thingy, I'm going to use just a little bit of Tombow, because it's white on white. It's not the easiest to see, but you just need a thin bead, and I'm just going to do it around the top, I mean around the edge, not internally. I'm not going to struggle with that as well. And then we're just gonna try and lay this down and try and get it straight. And as I say the word straight, I put it skew because that is sod's law, isn't it? This morning my car's been taken in to be serviced, and luckily we only live about a quarter of an hour away from the garage drive, so they come and collect the car for me and service it and then bring it back. And of course they said they'd be here at 9 o'clock, so I got up in time, was ready for them, and where are they? Who knows? So 9:30 I called, "Where are you?" "We're on our way, we're on our way, we're on our way." And then yes, they did turn up. But of course, you know what, by that time I had to go to the loo, and you can guess it, you know. As soon as I went to the loo, ding ding, there's the front door. Just typical, you know. It's always sod's law. Just as you start, that's why I didn't want to start filming, because I knew even though I wanted to film. I didn't start filming because I knew the minute I start filming, it'll be ding ding ding, and the thing will go. So, such is life, but it's been taken in. My little girl's been taken in for her service. She is a little girl, despite what people say. She's a little white Hyundai car, and her name is Snowbell, and Snowbell Valentine, and she's Snowbell because she's a girl and she's white, and she's Valentine because I got her on Valentine's Day 3 years ago. So she is Snowbell Valentine. So she's in, as I told her this morning, I talked to my car, I'm a sad person. I said to her, you're going to the car hospital and they're going to see that you're all nice and okay, and then they'll bring you home again. But I'm not hoping there'll be nothing wrong with her. She haven't felt anything, and she's only 3 years old, so, and she's very well loved, and she's not used a lot. If I do an hour and a half driving a week, it's a lot. Like this week is different, so I've got to take my mother to Nottingham on Friday for an eye appointment, so that'll be an hour's drive there and back. But most weeks it's 5 minutes to the supermarket, 10 minutes to Age UK, 5 minutes to the hairdresser, that kind of thing. Nothing major. Okay, so I popped up the Eiffel Tower, enough of my nattering. I popped up the Eiffel Tower here on some dimensionals and my sentiment. Now I'm going to use some of these glorious champagne rhinestones to decorate my piece. They come as well as part of the same suite. And so I'm going to put one in all four corners of my speciality paper. And I really hope these rhinestones carry over because they are gorgeous. And I like having the rhinestones nowadays in more than one colour rather than just the clear. I love having them in all these different colours. They're so pretty. I much prefer them to pearls. I just like the rhinestones a lot. Okay, so that's the card I've just made. That's the one I made before. I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any information about the project, it'll be on the blog post on my website, and the links to my website and my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again. Until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.